just see a screenshot of their Twitter and how they're linking pretty much everything to Facebook, as Mom said.
Okay, so the Lagniappe, we were just going to try and go over what they did that was traditional and what was grassroots. And Raw already did this entire campaign pro bono. So as you can imagine, they had traditional PR, grassroots, as well as public relations, community relations, social media, paid media, and whatnot. Some examples of their traditional PR would include those local media placements that they had, as well as the billboards, the print ads, interactive media, and radio traffic sponsorships. Some grassroots efforts, I think as Jackie noted earlier, was when the Charleston Animal Society director used weekly radio and TV appearances to boost support for Biscut. And then Spike's spokeshuman, the Charleston Animal Society Board of Directors, he used mayoral endorsements for to help Spike's campaign. And then also they posted like political posters all over the town and over 100 businesses. The social media efforts included Facebook, Catster, and Dogster, and YouTube, as we saw earlier. And Raw Murdy really seems to be ahead of his, and he said social networking gets people engaged and lets them participate in a way they can't with a traditional ad, taking it to a level beyond what you can hope for in traditional media. So it was just kind of surprising to us to see that he had seen that in 2008 when social media was still hasn't as big as it is today.
Does anybody have any questions? Anything y'all would have thought to do differently, or anything you liked particularly about? Yes.
I have a question. At one point you mentioned that they did multiple websites, so they had the Spike and Biscuit website, and then they had one for Spike and one for Biscuit. What do you think about having so many separate websites as opposed to just one centralized site for the campaign?
Well, the Vote Spike and Biscuit website, or the Spike versus Biscuit website, was where people actually went to vote.
And was that one separate from their own organizational website too?
Yeah, separate
So,
from the
multiple
Charleston Animal
addresses.
Society website, and then Spike and Biscuit had their own websites that I guess just directly addressed to them. So, I mean, I don't think there was anything wrong with it. If someone wanted to find out specifically about Biscuit, they go to her website, or about Spike, they go to his.
Maybe being able to link it from one website, link all of them together.
I'm sure they did do that. We can't, they deleted all the websites, so we can't go back and look and see what they did. But I'm sure they had them linked together so you could see them.
Yeah, because it's just, I think, a little risky to have so many different URLs, which one to go to, how do I vote, if you can't, if you can't get your public instantly online, you risk losing it that way.
And also that spikeversusbiscuit.org made traffic go to the Charleston Animal Society website, which then, of course, boosted adoptions and whatnot. So it could be.
That's a huge percentage increase in adoptions. They're real successful.
Could be
which is their ultimate goal, right, in doing all of this. Is to get more.
Which was why we said, like, we would have thought that it was such a success that they would have done it for this presidential year as well.
Did the director or manager not say anything about keeping it going, or is it?
No.
It seems like that 4-year time frame too would be a good time to kind of recycle it. People wouldn't lose interest in it because it doesn't happen every day. It just happens once every 4 years. So it does seem like it's something they can continue.
But they actually did win an award for the best adoption agency in 2008. So they came a long way with the campaign. And I think, especially opening a new facility, because I did see where they came from, it was rough before. So.
And the winner for y'all was Spike.
Big surprise.
Everyone missed it. Was kind of
Spike is asleep.
Finally. I just really like him that way.
Is there any more questions?